So it's your freshman year, and it's really, really scary to make friends because everyone looks like this. They're supposed to look like this. So how do we change that?
Oh, we knew life would be alright, but who could have known it'd be this good? Oh, Lord.
We had a Build-A-Bear workshop on call in our dorm. I built this giraffe, not a bear. But yeah, he's cute. New addition to our setup here. Let's just put him... I'll figure out where to put him later, so for right now in this video, we're not going to put him anywhere. Okay, in this video, we're going to be talking about some ways to make friends in college, you guys. I don't want any of y'all hibernating in your dorm freshman year looking like this. That's not cute, you guys. It's really hard kind of to put yourself out there, but once you start, you'll realize how worth it is. Before we start though, we have to talk about what identity do you want to embrace. In college, I feel like you get to pick who you are. That's what makes college so magical. You get to finally pick, okay, this is who I'm gonna be. This is me. You're not just someone's sister or like someone's son, you know, now you get to be your own person. So for 5 seconds in this video, I just want us to write down or think about what identities do you want to embrace on college campus.
Bow, 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 bow.
Okay. Hopefully you wrote things that were more on the specific side, like going to the gym, like I want to be really healthy, or I want to embrace my creativity and like pursue music or things like that, because all of these will help you as we go through the rest of the stuff in this video. Yes? Okay, great. Let's go. The first way we're going to talk about making friends is through clubs. And I know it's like, duh, clubs, that's what everyone says. Everyone says join clubs. But I'm just going to do my take on it and why I think it's still one of the best ways to make friends. So what makes clubs so important is that it brings together people who share similar hobbies. Yes, all of my friends that I met in clubs, we probably were going to meet anyways because we were doing the same things and liked the same things. So clubs just make it easy for you to find people who like the same things. That being said, don't join a club just because you think it's going to be cool, everyone's joining it, or your friend told you to join it, all the popular people, I don't know. Don't join a club for any other reason except that you will actually enjoy what's happening in that club. There's a way to do clubs wrong and there's a way to do clubs right, I feel like, because if you join clubs because they have all the snacks or like, I don't know, all the funding, the money, something like that, college clubs are like a whole nother level to clubs. Like they get funding, they have all these roles and internships and things like that. If you join clubs for the wrong reasons, you're gonna meet the wrong people, the wrong crowd, and you won't really feel connected to them. If you join clubs because you are passionate and love certain topics or things like that, then you'll find other people who are passionate and love certain topics, yes? So honestly, I would advise you to write down what are some of the things that you love to do. Hobbies are such an important way to bring people together, so find clubs that match your hobby, okay? Next, I'm going to talk about conferences. Honestly, this might be something you could start doing like your sophomore year. If there's any conference that your school is paying for or that your school is affiliated with and you get to go off campus and meet more people that are your age, please take the opportunity. I love conferences and I can put some content in here about the latest conferences that I've been to. I don't really vlog at them because honestly I'm just having too much fun. But for the most part, it's a breath of fresh air from college. You get to meet other people who are in your same class or similar to you from all different places. And it's a great way to practice your social skills and things like that. It's so much fun. Usually those conferences have like a certain topic, like maybe you're black and Christian or Catholic, maybe you're an engineer. So perfect way to meet people that are not only your age, but also get closer with the friends that you have on campus if they're also going to the conference. Next, we're going to talk about summer programs. Now this is about getting in the door before school even starts. I'm still a little sick. So forgive my voice. This is about getting in the door before school even starts. Oftentimes your school will have maybe like little programs here or there that can start before summer, or like even if it's like virtual on Zoom, ways to connect with people before school even starts. And I personally found that when people are not under the pressure of doing schoolwork, they're actually just like chill and their self. I've met some of the realest people when school was not in session. Maybe it was like a break and I stayed on campus, or it was a summer program and like all we had to do was chill here and do a couple like courses or things like that. I'm talking about how to make friends in college. What's one advice you have?
Going to events.
Events, like what events?
Whatever you're interested in. I think as a freshman, when you come in here, everyone is like super excited and they want to meet everyone. So I think during that phase, like I think you should like go out and talk to people and just don't care about what they think about you. Know about your interests, like what are the things you like. If you love fashion, go to fashion events, join the fashion club, and you'll find people who have similar interests, and then you can talk to them and probably deepen the bond, and you'll end up becoming friends.
Period. Good advice. If there's any way to get connected over the summer, definitely take the opportunity, whether it's a summer program or if it's a group chat. I know they start group chats, Instagram, WhatsApp, whatever. Honestly, don't stress too much about those group chats. They're just so people can like start talking, but they usually don't lead to like super, super serious friendships. So don't feel like, oh, I didn't get in the group chat, I'm late or something like that. Don't worry about that. But yes, if you find a group chat, if you find a program where you can actually get on campus, not only will you meet people earlier, but you'll meet them when they're not stressed and like freaking out about academics and don't care about making friends. So summer programs, summer group chats are great. Now we're going to get into a more philosophical way of finding friends, but it is being the friend that you want to find. Shorty, if you're going to look for friends, but you wouldn't even be friends with yourself, let's talk about it. Just a little bit, just for a little bit, we're going to talk about it. If you're someone who wants friends who are like super into fashion or like super, how do I say, like into makeup or things like that, get your makeup game up, get your fashion game up. Someone will come up to you and be like, girl, where did you get those shoes? Where did you get those shoes? I love your blush. What blush do you use? And boom. Okay? So be the friend that you want to find, because you're not just going to find a friend and like think you guys are going to stick together, just because of that. You guys are going to stick together if you have aligned values. This is for friendships and relationships. So becoming the friend that you want to find will help a lot. It'll make a lot of things easier because you're already kind of like perfect, like a perfect match for the person who you're looking for, if that makes sense. Yeah. Next, we're going to talk about culture and religion. Honestly, this is such an easy way to make friends, or like kind of find your family. I find that the people you meet that align with your culture and religion, they don't really feel like friends, they feel more like family. Culture and religion, because it is so ingrained in your like identity, it's how you grew up. It shaped everything from what you know, your beliefs, and how you grew up. That is why I think leaning into your culture, leaning into your religion, whether that's you're Nigerian and you're looking for people who know how to cook Nigerian food, who like Nigerian music, go to the Nigerian parties, If you're a Christian, go to Bible study, go to church. Really delving into the core parts of your identity is a great way to find not only friends, but family, okay? You'll find that you kind of just like kiki with them, like off rip. Like it'll only take one conversation and you feel like you've known them for a long time. That's because you guys possibly grew up really similarly, which is priceless in a college where people come from all different backgrounds. Next, we're going to talk about, isolation. I love this idea of like what'll come to you will come to you. And this is kind of like just forgetting where anyone else will be, where the people are going, the events are, what's happening. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to the library? If you don't want to go to that party and you want to go to the library, go to the library. Do you want to go to church? If on Sundays you want to go to church, make sure you're at church. If in your free time you want to hoop. Make sure you are going where you would go if no one else on the world existed. And that is a great way to find friends who will be your twin, because they were going too. Like if no one on the world existed, they are going where you were also going to go, So that's another thing with meeting people. You might be like, oh, I'm interested in meeting this person. Okay, that's fine. But instead of trying to like, I don't know, go where those type of people are or something like that, just go where you would normally go, where you would want to actually go. And if those people are there, it was meant to be. And if those people are not there, baby, it was not meant to be. Think about it. If you were meant to vibe with somebody, you probably would see them, you know, every once in a while doing what you normally do. All my friends who I dragged to the gym, I saw them coming out the gym when I was coming in the gym. You know, when I was doing my set, I saw them off in the corner doing their set. They were already in the gym, okay? I'll go to the gym if no one else is doing anything. I'ma still go to the gym. So now I'm at the gym and I see other people at the gym. I'm honestly like not even gonna be like, oh, let's work out together, blah 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 blah. Really, it'll naturally happen if you are paying attention to that season of isolation and like kind of doing what you would want to do. So yes, this point is just to isolate and ask yourself, if no one else was planning anything, whatever, what would I actually want to do? And do those things and do them by yourself. Please stop being afraid to do things by yourself, and please stop going places just because someone else wants to go and you don't actually want to go. What a waste of time. Only do it a couple times, but for the most part, please go where you want to go. Okay? Because if you go where you want to go, then you'll meet who you want to meet and you won't be watching this video ever again. Yes? It's honestly quite fun because you get to be like a little delusional. Be like, oh, I am a fashionista who works out 5 times a week and blah, 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 blah. Even if you're not a fashionista who goes to the gym, you start off going to the gym 2 times a week, you know, you get dressed up occasionally. The way college works is you will turn into that person. You will meet people and friends who also bring you to that place. So at the end of like the year, you might actually really be a fashionista who works out 5 times a week, and you'll be like, wow, all I did was show up to the gym, you know? So that is it for this video, you guys. Also, I know I didn't talk about parties in this video because I feel like, who really met a friend? Like, comment down below who really met a friend, like a close friend at a party. Like, what, y'all were doing your little dancey dance and then y'all were like, oh my gosh, friends. I don't know. I feel like that doesn't really happen, but I am just gonna put a disclaimer. Parties and going to parties with people can be a way to strengthen a friendship. You can realize that you guys have like the same habits when it comes to parties. You go to sleep at the same time, so they might be a good friend to party with. Yes, going to parties can help you find your party friends, but I'm not sure that it can help you find like your actual ride or dies. Who knows? Comment down below, let me know, okay? My free templates, they are finally out on my website. If you are in high school, I have a college and career readiness template for you. If you are already in college, then I have an academic weapon, a template ready for you. These are very simple, very easy templates that you can just use and read, and they're completely free on my website. I know that y'all been asking for free stuff, and I got you. So if you made it to the end of this video, put this emoji so I know that you're a real one. And please consider subscribing to this channel. It'll help me so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will continue being just a black girl now. See you later.